so much with what's happening on the bus because and no one hears music. They just see you dancing and your friends. So that would, if you do that, please, YouTube it, send it to us. That would be awesome.
Okay, yeah, I think we will. That's for sure. I'm going to tell him like the first day.
And you would love, oh man, when you come to New York City, for sure we have to connect because you would love one of those parties because you're very visual.
I got to go.
You definitely have to. You're very visual, and so seeing a party where you don't hear anything, you don't hear music, but you see people dancing to their own rhythm, it's so great to see people dancing to, let's say, a dubstep type of music, and someone listens to a Billy Joel song. They are definitely going to move differently, so it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we're pretty weird, so yeah, we are down for anything.
I would say that you're real and that you're loud. That's the way I would say it. And that's why we really thank you for, taking the time out of your schedule to be with us. And just please keep us updated by Twitter, by email, by text, what you're doing so we can let them know. And your Twitter is Bekah Johnson, right?
Yes, I need to go on it more often, so I'll get on that.
Definitely. That'll be awesome because that will keep us up to date so we can keep Real Loud Radio listeners up to date. And we definitely want to let you know, your friends, the people that you know that are great influences on this world. Definitely we want to get them on the show as well. Everyone deserves a voice. And even the person that is on that bus that you take, because you had mentioned regarding getting your best learning experiences from the bus. Can you think of one?
My best what experience?
Like learning experiences.
My best learning experience. It was more recent. I met a family of a black family. It was a single mother, and a young child, about 12, a girl, and a little boy, and he was about 6, I think. And they're homeless and they don't have anything, and they are the most exciting people I think I've ever met, and most ambitious. There's the little girl, she wants to go to Harvard, and I told her, go. It's going to be hard, but if you want it, go for it. And
how old was the little girl?
She's about 12, and she is very intelligent. She really is.
Wow.
She really is. She's very bright. And it is frustrating for me because I know they have nothing, and it's kind of like I have this passion to give them something back so they can go and fulfill their dreams as I'm fulfilling mine. And everybody should have that chance.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know the library system there in Riverside is amazing. Riverside City and also Riverside County. There's so many free things to do. I know they do tutoring. I know some of the government officials every now and then take some time to do some reading to students, and hopefully maybe with the cooperation of RCC, maybe get some sort of joint venture going where the art could be brought to kids so that way they can have the opportunity to sort of voice out things that are happening in their lives and lives of their friends, giving out a voice. And I think it starts at a very young age. Kids need voices.
Yeah, they have all this passion and it's bottled up inside. And
yes, and it's not allowed to grow. So I am so happy that you had this time to share with us. Naughty.
Well, thank you.
How we doing?
I really appreciate, you coming on the show and, doing this interview and, letting us, play your poems and sharing that with everyone, our listeners. And I'm pretty sure they're going to enjoy just as much as we did. And, you're definitely you're part of the Real Loud family now. So, whenever you want to call in, if you got some new material, you just call, just let us know, ahead of time, hit us up, on email, Twitter, whatever, and, we'll get you on again, it's nothing.
Yep. And we're following her on Twitter. Bekah Johnson is the poet, the freelance writer. She's a student at Riverside City College, Modern Dance, and she's amazing. So check her out. She has a really, really loud, beautiful heart. Check her out. And let us know Real Loud people, Real Loud organizations in your area. And we will make sure to get them in so they can express themselves and keep our listeners enlightened and aware.
Definitely. That's what it's about, We're just trying to make people aware of their surroundings and what's really going on in this world. And, you know, it's all about, you know, positivity, you know, just keeping it real and keeping it loud. You know, that's what it's about. That's pretty much it for our show today. Definitely, you know, check, you know, Rebecca out on Twitter. You know, check out her Spreaker. Check out all of her stuff. You know, it's really good.
And her Tumblr. Definitely check out her Tumblr.
Oh, yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that's where she does, but definitely the writer comes out there, and that's where I actually first met her, or at least had a chance to see her work with that Tumblr, and that's amazing. And Barefoot Betty 22. Actually, I had a question on that. Barefoot Betty 22. What is that about?
It's kind of silly, but like my best friend Ariel, I had this thing where I used to walk around the campus barefoot, and I'm such a hippie, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
But, like, she was just, one day, she was just like, and she just called me Barefoot Betty one day, and it just kind of stuck, and then everybody called me Betty. Like, normally, you know, you guys call me Bekah, but, like, everybody at school calls me Betty, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Barefoot Betty. And the 22?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 22 is my favorite number.
Wow. Why is that?
Well, because 2 is actually, like, my base, like, my favorite number, and then 22, there are 2 2s, so.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. That is awesome. So it all means something. That's beautiful. I'm glad you shared that. So should we call you, are you barefoot now?
I am. I'm usually always barefoot.
Okay, so that's a true hippie right there. Even on the interview. That's why you sound so relaxed. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
That's awesome.
That's what's up, yeah. Yeah, I mean, basically, we're just going to wrap it up now. And, you know, thank you for, you know, being on our show, Bekah. It was a real, you know, pleasure having you here. You were a great guest.
My complete pleasure. It's awesome. This was fun.
Yeah, we definitely have to go again, definitely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I'm your host, DJ Real Naughty. This was another Real Loud Radio episode featuring Bekah Johnson. And that's it, folks. It's a wrap.
I know I'm a